Lauren Nickerson. I'm the Community Programs Director at Hawaii Island Humane Society here on the Big Island. We operate 3 shelters in Ke'au, Waimea, and Kona. And my job here at the Humane Society has a whole lot of different things that I get to do every single day. So I help with our adoptions for animals like Lucy, who need a new forever home. I also make sure that our shelters are really good environments for the animals to live in. I help with our marketing and our fundraising to help us get the money for what we need to do here at our organization to keep caring for the animals. At Hawaii Island Humane Society's Ke'au shelter, we're going to a tour. So we're going to view all of our animals that are currently available for adoption and looking for forever families. Our girl Lucy here. So here at the shelter we have animals that are all looking for new homes, and part of our job is to make sure that they are well cared for and happy while they're here in our care. So my job involves a lot of different types of skills, but mostly the best thing that you would need for a job like mine is a love and passion for animals. So even though a lot of my job involves working with people and writing emails and talking on the phone, I wouldn't be motivated every day to do what I do if it wasn't for how much I care for these animals. So if you are a student that's looking to work for a humane society or animal shelter, I really recommend looking into volunteering your time right now to get to know what it's like to work at an animal shelter. And if you have pets at home, that's a really great way to start too, is to get invested in their care. Make sure you're being responsible and caring for your pet, because that's really the first step in getting involved in working at an animal shelter. So a typical day in my job involves a lot of different parts. I get to mix my day up between writing emails, working with the public, responding to sometimes requests from the media to feature our organization on the internet or in different news articles. But a lot of my time is actually spent with the animals as well. So getting to know them, helping them get ready for adoption, working with our other staff to make sure that the animals get what they need. And so that is a big part of my job. So a typical day for me is that I'm gonna wake up early in the morning, I'm gonna grab my coffee, and I'm gonna start working pretty hard from the morning all the way to the end of the day. It's a very fast-paced job with a lot of things to do. My to-do list is always very, very long, and a lot of things continue to get added to it even as I'm taking things off the list. So it's a great job for somebody that wants to have a lot of diversity in their job, that likes to do a lot of different things. It's never boring. It's always exciting, but it's also a little stressful sometimes too. So you really do have to be able to manage your time to make sure you get through each of the things you need to do every day. So some of the challenges in working in an animal shelter can be people that have expectations for what we do as an organization. So a lot of people have a lot of needs, and they come to us every day with all sorts of things that they need help with, whether it's getting their pet spayed and neutered, or if they would like to get pet food, or if they would like to adopt a pet. So one of the biggest challenges that we deal with is dealing with a very diverse population of people and making sure that we are very polite and courteous when we're working with them. And so we always just try to stay focused on what's best for the animals and what our mission is here at Hawaii Island Humane Society. And so our mission is preventing cruelty to animals, eliminating pet overpopulation on the Big Island, and enhancing the bond between people and animals. So even when people get a little bit angry or salty with us, we always try to remember that we have to do what's best for the animals, and we always try to be really social and friendly with people. And that's definitely one of the harder parts of our job, because we all love animals here and we would love to spend all of our time with animals, but really we have to be work with the public to make sure our animals go into good homes. So the best part about my job is that I get to wake up every day and spend time with animals, which is definitely a dream for somebody that absolutely loves animals. And when I'm having a stressful moment or when things have been hard, I can go take a break and I can cuddle with a dog, or I can go play with them in the yard, cuddle with some kittens. There's definitely a lot of ability to refocus on why I'm here and what the job is. And so I think this is the best job I could ever imagine doing. It really is very, very hard work and can be very stressful, but the animals are the reason we're here, and they're the reason why it's fun and exciting, is getting to know them, getting to see them go into homes, and really just enjoying what we do every day. The other part is that I work with some really great people that have the same goals and the same mission. And so that part is really fun too, that we're all working together to help these animals, and that we show up every day. And that's probably the most exciting part. Animals, and then come get me after. Okay. Okay. Before working at Hawaii Island Humane Society, I was actually a teacher. So I taught elementary school and middle school, and I got my master's degree in education. And so my background was working with kids, and I loved it. I really enjoyed being a teacher. I had my own tutoring business, and I really thought that's what I was always going to do. But in the back of my mind, I've always really loved animals. They were always a super important part of my life. And then 4 years ago, my husband and I already had 3 rescue dogs at home, but I was on Instagram and I saw a photo from Hawaii Island Humane Society of a blind and deaf dog named Pearl, and she needed a home, and I convinced my husband that we should adopt her, and we did. I didn't realize how much work Pearl was going to need and how much love and attention she needed, and so Pearl really became a big part of my life. And I started an Instagram account for her, and she became really popular on Instagram. And I started to learn more about the issues that homeless animals face and that animal shelters face. And I realized that that was something really important to me, was to help more animals like Pearl find good homes. And so I started to volunteer my time here at the Humane Society, even when I was still working with my business. And suddenly I started to find myself all the time just thinking about the animals at the shelter and how they needed good homes, and how I really felt that I had the skills to be able to help them find good homes. So I would volunteer here, and then I let the staff know, if there's ever an opportunity to work here at the Humane Society, I would love to get involved. What I didn't expect was that an opening for a director would come up, and I put together my resume, and it turned out that all of my experience and my education was actually exactly what they were looking for. So that's how I got involved working here at the Humane Society, and it has been an absolute joy for me. I've worked here now for almost 2 years. In January, I'm coming up on 2 years as a director, and it's been really exciting to see how we can grow and improve an organization by working together, staying positive, and staying focused on our mission. So my best advice for making a good impression when you're interviewing for a job is to really show who you are and show what your passion is. Really focus on what makes you a good candidate, but also why you would want to do that job. I think that jobs like working for the Humane Society are more than just a job. You really have to have a passion about what you do, because like I said, it is hard work. Sometimes it's really stressful. Sometimes it's dirty. We clean a lot of poop here. And so if we weren't passionate about what we do, it would make it really hard to show up to work every day. So as an employer, when we're hiring new people here at the Humane Society, we want to make sure that they're going to be happy here no matter how much poop they have to clean up, no matter, really, we can't pay a lot because we're a nonprofit. And so when you show up to work every day, we want to know that you have that motivation and that drive to do the work for the animals. So when you guys are looking at getting a job like this, make sure you really think about, is this what you want to do? And then put your best foot forward when you're talking to potential employers about doing this kind of work. It's not always pretty. It's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears sometimes. All of the above. And poop. You After School All-Stars, thank you guys seriously for showing an interest in this type of work, and we wish you all the best of luck. Hopefully we'll see one of your applications someday here at the Humane Society. Hi. Oh, good boy. I want it. I want it. I want. Oh.